Basically, I feel IPAP is a good sort of framework to begin with, in a sense that it's a living document that's updated a lot of the time, that's constantly being renewed with feedback from the stakeholders that it's trying to assist, mainly in the manufacturing industry. I believe that there obviously are rooms for improvement in certain sectors. Perhaps we haven't got some things right, and we would like to get it right going forward. But on the whole, I think it's been quite good in the sense that it's given the DTI a focus and a focal point of how we manage our business on a day-to-day basis, what objectives we put in place, and how we measure ourselves at the end of the year. So it's given us a nice sort of project focus, and I think it's at a project level where you really start to see things come together. And based on the numerous sort of achievements that IPAP has had, I mean, it's in the document in terms of our clothing and textiles, our autos incentive programs, our business outsourcing, process outsourcing. We've actually won an award as one of the best destinations for business processing outsources. And it's all because of help that the government has given, because what we believe is that the market doesn't work all the time, and we need to direct the market in a certain way if we're serious about changing the structure of the economy. The biggest challenge, I feel, is coordination amongst government institutions, amongst the economic cluster, for instance. The Department of Trade and Industry and Economic Development are very much on the same page. National Treasury obviously are talking to us, but I just find there's a little bit policy incoherence at that sort of level. And the sooner we sort that out, it'll give a clear sort of indication to investors, to the rest of the government, that, look, we are serious about industrial policy, and this is the way we're going forward. With regards to SADC, what is important, and Malebo in her presentation earlier touched on this, is you need to develop national capacities first. You need to develop the countries first. And I think this is where South Africa should and could play a vital role, is not necessarily, you don't want to be seen as, there's always a nice saying, like, I think it was the Zambian vice president who said that the rest of Africa looks at South Africa like Latin America looks at the US, with that sort of antagonistic sort of approach. And I think if we start really going in and assisting African governments develop for their own purposes, it will make the region stronger, and we will all benefit. So I think us providing the blueprint and trying to get industrial policy right in South Africa, and then perhaps assist in other countries with their own industrialization processes, is a good way for South Africa to play a role in SADC, and for industrial policy to play a role in SADC.